Once we sort you out and give you the advice that you need. Anonymous, before we continue, respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language, refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people, the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, if you're in agreement with these terms, please confirm by stating I agree. However, if you're not, we understand, but we want you to share your story. Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree.
All right, we're listening, Mama.
Okay, I'm divorced this year in September. Before, when I met my ex-husband, he was having an ex that he loved so much that he was supposed to have married. And it didn't happen because when he went to work somewhere, when he came back, the girl had moved on. So then I came into his life. I found him shattered, lungs, arteries not together. And
What?
we worked
Wait, Anonymous. You found what?
He was so shattered. I'm just trying to explain how shattered he was because of the yes. Okay. So yes, so the girl moved on, and it's me now in the picture. We are good. We are fixing him actually because I'm arriving in this situation. We are fine. Then 2 years later, I am pregnant. When I am pregnant, that girl now comes. She's staying in another province, so she came to where we were staying in around that city, and she called my husband to say we were not married by then, but he had paid lobola for me, and I am pregnant. So they met. Before he left, we fought as if I knew where he was going. Then he met with this ex. When he came, he confessed I was with my ex, and I was with my ex because I wanted to know if she still loves me. So to me, as pregnant as I was, I felt like it means this person, if he went there and found out that that girl still loved her, he would have left me pregnant, because it shows that he loved, because I knew how he loved her. I was depressed. I went to the hospitals. We were staying in a flat together. I went back home. I went and need some help, but later on we fixed. But I wasn't fine. I mean, that has happened, and it's always running in your mind. But we fixed anyway. I decided to fix with him. We carry on. Then my child was born with a situation where he was assessed to be 2 years slower than his age. So he is not performing according to he has done, ever since he was born, he was doing everything slowly, not at his age. Like now he's being assessed that he's doing things. He is 13. He's doing things for the kids that are 11. So he's being assessed to be 2 years behind his age. So this is going to be for the rest of his life, because anyway, now they even said I must take him to special schools, and I didn't do that. I told myself that I'm going to teach my child. That's fine. I got married. We married together. We were fine. We were happy. But these people were still keeping in touch, my husband and his ex. Then, the other day the ex called, and I took the phone and spoke to the ex. Can you please leave our marriage alone, because we don't interfere in yours, because she was married. So, but she kept on talking to my husband. So I took the phone and I tried to stop the call. I told her she must never call my husband again. But when I speak to my husband didn't want to stop the contact with her. And it was hurting me. But after I spoke to the lady, I just thought it's no longer going to happen anymore. I thought so. It's fine. We were married for 10 years. We stayed together 15 years. We are okay. Then he decided we must move from the town that we were staying in. We go to his hometown where he's from, and we go and settle there. So I'm so submissive, I'm so kind, I'm so everything. I submitted. I didn't want to, because where he's taking us is the rurals, and we were staying in town. But even if I did, I told him how I felt about us moving, but I moved anyway. Then we moved to stay with his mother, we said we're going to move to his mother's house so that we can build our house. We had a stand where we could build our own house. Then when we arrived there, hardly a month with his mother, he started taking sides with his mother he wasn't there for me. And the only people that I had, it was him and his family. To a point where he took his mother and me to a meeting to say, my mom, my wife doesn't love you. She doesn't want you to drive with our cars. She doesn't want you, such things, all in front of his, I was so shattered. And it was painful.
Anonymous, I'm going to stop you right here by the shattered feeling and emotions you carried at that moment. I'm going to quickly take the news headlines and then we'll be back to continue your situation.
SABC News, independent and impartial.
In our headlines at 10:30, President Cyril Ramaphosa has called on men and young boys to be at the forefront of fighting gender-based violence. And the lawyer representing Ezulweni Investments, Shafiq Sali, says that his client may consider liquidating the ANC. Details at 11.
What's love got to do with it? Hashtag Ask a Man.
All right, so we've got Anonymous on the line. It's just gone 10:31. Thank you very much, Khopedi Dilokwe. A bit of a summary before we continue with Anonymous. Anonymous divorced her husband in September of this year. The relationship was genuinely fine. However, Anonymous' partner was still in love with his ex and even had an affair with this ex. Now, Anonymous says this issue was then resolved. And I think they moved back to his hometown and stayed with his family, where a rift happened between Anonymous and her husband's family. And that's where we are right now, where Anonymous just feels and felt shattered at that point. Anonymous, can we continue from where you obviously moved back to your partner's home? And like you said, in the rurals, and you felt shattered. Can we continue from there?
Yes,
Sure.
yes, and yeah, I was shattered because I had no one. Then we found, we went for counseling. And the sad part is that when he was saying all these things in front of his mother also added to say, yes, I saw her the other day when I was saying this. She also looked at me. I had no one. And with us, we believe that when you've got problems, you don't tell your family. I'm there far away from my family, alone with my husband's family, and no one is there for me. So it was fine. I'm shattered. It was a pain. We went for marriage counseling. You know what? Then they forced me to say something during that meeting. I said, no, I don't want to say anything. Then the mother-in-law said, you have to say something. We have to reach a solution. Then I said, the only thing that I can say is that I can say that I'm a problem to you and your son. So it's better if I move out of this house and go somewhere where I will be loved, because I am here and my own husband is turning against me and his mother as well. So rather I move out. Then I moved out. We went for marriage counseling. Marriage counselor also said, a husband in front of your family, your wife is always right until you are in your room, in your space, you correct each other. My husband didn't want to hear that as well. He never cared. He wasn't even, he didn't agree to that. Then, but he didn't say in front of the marriage counselor, and then we were recommended to move out. We went on the road, we spoke, and then he said, we are not going to move out. I'm not going to make my mother angry. We're going to stay there. Because I'm working, I went and I moved out. Then I left his stuff when he was in Pretoria by that time, just for a week. When he came back, he found me moved out. Then he came to stay with us. It's fine. A lot of things happened, but he never showed any remorse, but he was still with me. Then now, until I decided, you know what, I am divorcing, because it was too much for me, and he doesn't. I tried to show him his mistakes. He wasn't seeing them. Then I started to become him. Before I divorced, I became him. I wanted him to feel each and every pain that I felt. I wanted to say him. There was a family meeting. I said in front of the families that, and you know, only to realize I realized that I'm becoming him, but I only realized it after. By that time, I couldn't see that I am becoming him. All the things that he did to me, I wanted him to do them back to him because I was hurt. There was a family meeting. I also said in front of the family that I want divorce. All the things that the words that he uttered, I also wanted to utter them back to him. Then it was fine. I filed for divorce. This year, 2023 January, he went home. He went out of where we were renting out, and then that's when we started separating. He went to the ex. The ex that my son is this way. This ex has had him. He has had me in the process. He has had my child. Today he's back with this person, and they were back before we even divorced because we were divorced in September. They are carrying a baby now. The lady is pregnant, expecting the baby of my ex-husband. And what happened is that after the divorce, I went there and during the process of separation, he was coming to see the kids. And when he came, after 6 months, we started sleeping together. Then, because we were still married, yes, I was sleeping with him.
You said? Yeah, you were saying that you what, after 6 months, you started sleeping together after 6 months?
After 6 months of separation, yes. When he came to see the kids,
yes,
we were sleeping together, me and my husband.
Knowing that he's got this person.
Having, and this person was in the picture, but I didn't know. I only knew now last month.
Okay.
Yes, so when he came, we do our thing. Also, he came to see the kids, and he even mentioned to me that when I come to see the kids, I'm coming to see the mother of my kids as well. So for me, as much as I knew that I wanted to divorce him, I felt like, okay, he was giving me a hope that maybe we can work something out here. Bit by bit, then I developed that. Then again, but we continued and divorced in September. After the divorce, I went in where he stayed at his rural home to go and fetch my stuff. The day that I went there, he told me that he's missing. He took me back again. I miss us, I miss my family and all those things. Again, we slept again together at our own house that we had built there. Then, to me, I felt like after the divorce again, so it means here there's a hope for us. We can wait. And yes, and now that we are all moving back to Pretoria, where we had a house before, all of us were moving there, or not knowing that he had someone who he's planning to move there with. The person is from Eastern Cape. They decided they're going to move back together in Pretoria. After we slept at night, when I came back, he called me to say, what? Now he was arrogant. What happened during the day? Just know that there's nothing. There can't be us. There can't be. Don't think of anything about us. It's over. It's over. We've divorced. What we had, it was just, I was so crying and said, why didn't you tell me that you have moved on? He said, yeah, I moved on and I didn't force you to sleep with me. I didn't. He was all this arrogant. I teared apart after I regained the hope of us.
Anonymous, I'm gonna ask you kindly, because of time, I need you to let us know what is the advice that you need from Naked DJ and Somizi.
Yes, the advice that I need is that now that he has brought this person back into our life, because if he's going to be with this person and they're expecting a baby, now it means myself and my kids, we are part of their life, because there must be him coming to see the kids and all those things. Do I let him be part of my kids? Because for me now, I know and I've admitted that he has never loved me, because he could now go back to this person that he knows that he has had me, him, and our kids. It's his response. It's his problem. It's fine. But now my kids. Do I allow him to be part of my kids? Because I do have a reminder. My child is a reminder every time that the person that he is with, they've caused me this. And I've got this child who was like this.
This and that.
Yes.
Yo, Anonymous, I can tell you're still shattered.
Yo, I'm shattered.
Askis, my life. Askis. Listen, my love. You know, guys, the sad part is that certain people take your love as like you are being a doormat. You know, they just walk all over you. And I can sit here and go anonymous, but you also allowed it. But sometimes when people allow to be treated in a certain way, especially when it's bad, they don't even know that they're allowing it, you know? So it's easier for us standing outside to go, you should have left, you should have done. Some people don't know that they're allowing it. They think they are fixing things, you know? And because of love that they have, and they meant their vows that they're going to commit, they don't see things for what they really are. You know, when someone changes up on you, you don't believe that this is the same person that told me that they're going to love me for the rest of my life. So you don't believe those things. So I get it, Anonymous, why you stayed so long. And this man knows, Uguti, you will just agree to anything that he says, especially when it comes to him. That's why he kept on sleeping with you whenever he wanted to. And you truly loved him. So, Mina, I say, Anonymous, please, like, don't even worry about who is he with. And also, you dated somebody who was already hurt, and you hoped which was all right. And lo muntu lo usase-hurt into zakhe. Yabo? So, Puma Stalosam, Puma, and go heal. What he does outside, what pindulane naye now? Anonymous.
I will never.
We must never.
will-
So please don't.
I will never.
Okay, my love.
Okay. Anonymous, we're going to come back.
I did it because I didn't know.
100%. Anonymous,
That
we'll
didn't get
continue.
them.
But is it still your husband?
We'll continue after this. Let me pay the bills, Nah. Let me pay the bills so we can also get Naked DJ to also speak, okay?
All aboard the Bella side of life. The Bella Cruise, brought to you by Metro FM. With your captain, Sumisi Mhlongo. Join us for an unforgettable weekend away on the all-new luxurious 5-star MSC Splendida. Sailing from the 17th to the 19th of February 2024. Performances by DJ Tira, Makatsi, and Metro FM's Wilson Biancosi, Mzizi Shembe, Paul Mitiha, Lulo Cafe, Naked DJ, DJ Sabi. Secure your cabin now with a 4,000 Rand deposit. Visit travelbella.co.za. Travel Bella is a licensed travel agency.
We're in our winning era with the Flavor Summer Drop Shop. Buy any participating Sprite, Fanta, Stony, Sparletta, or Twist, and you could win big. Things are getting heated in a cool way. We'll be dropping weekly prizes from tech and gadgets to front row seats to the coolest events. Keep an eye on our socials for how to enter or visit flavors.co.za for more. Heat happens. Stay cool with Sprite. T's and C's apply. Last week on Metro FM, you heard this track. And every time it played, a Vodacom customer was rewarded. Now, this week, it's your turn to get rewarded. Listen out for the Vodacom Summer Rewards track on the touchdown all week. When you hear it, WhatsApp your name and ID number to 060-552-7303. You could share your summer memory on air and win 2,500 in your VodaPay wallet. If you're already a VodaPay member, you'll double the prize. Unlock summer with Vodacom on Metro FM. Further together.
It's moments of magic at Pick n Pay. Whatever it takes. Get P&P Bulk Country Classic Boerewors for only 89 Rand 99 per kilogram. And smart shoppers get assorted 120 gram Simba potato chips and eat 3 for only 42 Rand. Get great savings at Pick n Pay this Christmas. Valid 27 November to 10 December while stocks last. T's and C's apply.
Ask Your Man with Kucho Teledi. Sumizi and the Naked DJ on Metro FM.
Indeed it is. Hashtag Nakeso in the building. Now, Anonymous, before we continue, let me just bring on Naked DJ to also add his advice to you, okay?
Okay.
So, Anonymous, for us men,
Yes.
it's possible to
Yes.
love 2 people at the same time, 3 people
Okay.
at the same time, 4 people at the same time.
Okay.
As long as you guys are treated equally. And
I don't think.
and you don't feel like there's preferential treatment. And because when you're treated equally, you are respected, you are in the loop with everything that happens, it is possible. We are mature enough to love a lot of women at the same time.
Okay. Can I say something?
Of course, Anonymous,
for
this
it.
is your time.
Yeah.
For me, I don't feel like he loves us the same, because what I asked him is, if you are able to tell me that you are sleeping with somebody else, do you also tell them nah? And he said, no, I don't tell my girlfriend. Imagine I'm the wife. I was the wife. That one, I regard her as a girlfriend because they never married. I can't tell her because I am cheating on her, not on you.
Okay. But also, Anonymous, don't forget that even as the wife, at a certain point, you've always known about this woman as well. Right? She's always
Yes.
been there. So, but we will not use the
Always
word.
been there.
Yes, but Anonymous, you've also always been there. Right?
This woman has not been there in our marriage.
Yeah, but
She-
Anonymous, but you've stayed in the marriage. And this is not about this man. I think let's make this call about you. Because you've called us.
Yes.
Asmaz Yananish, we don't know him.
Yes.
We're trying to sort your life out.
Yes.
Right? So, and
But I wanted to hear you to understand, what are you saying when the girl was always there? You meaning that they're still dating?
but you knew that. And you knew
No,
there were certain
they were not.
Yeah, but there were certain areas where you said I knew that they were still in communication, and even when
They were in contact, yes, just
Of
calling
course.
each other because we stayed far away from each other. The only thing that started for them, they started to
Oh, so we're making excuses for
get
him.
back to their relationship.
Anonymous,
Back to the relationship now
Anonymous.
after the separation.
Anonymous. They're still in contact.
Yes.
You said it. They were
Okay.
still in contact.
Yes, yes.
And whatever we can call it, emotional cheating, even though it wasn't
Okay.
physical, if you didn't know.
Yes,
Right?
okay.
So what he did, he has played the game better than you.
Okay.
And now he'll continue to play the game better than you. You've stayed in his life and you'll continue to stay in his life. But uzokuvurvaya unless you start playing the game better than him. Anonymous,
Okay.
it's now time for the ones that do the shattering to be shattered.
Yes.
When he said to you, when we made love this afternoon, it was nothing, it was just sex. You should have said, yeah, vele, bengifuna. So, why are you calling to tell me that? I had needs too. You've got needs. Have you been with any other man?
Before him.
No, even now that you've been separated
No.
from, he's
No.
the only man that you've known. I feel that if this man came to you and he told you the truth from here on and said, look, I know I've messed up in the past, but going forward, this is what I want to do, and this is how I will love the both of you. Just open those gates for communication. How? So means this is not your marriage. So means we failed at our marriages. Still anonymous. Okay, anonymous.
Shattered.
We know we can't take away the way that you feel, but we can help you play the game better. Okay?
Yes.
Ungalali naye.
It's the husband.
I
She can
want-
anonymous, it's your body, it's your marriage.
Exactly.
You can sleep with your husband as many times as you want.
No.
to.
This is
But-
my ex-husband.
but-
His ex-husband.
But
thank you.
anonymous, you need to start playing the game properly. Don't be taken advantage of. Make sure that going forward all the time, the balls are in your court. Okay?
Yes.
Don't let this game beat you. You are smarter than that. And don't be so emotionally invested in an ex. Mina, that's why I thought he's still your husband, because this man still makes your world go round. And Anonymous, also don't lie to yourself. You are not going anywhere. Thank you.
The most toxic therapist.
You just say he's the most toxic therapist. All right, Anonymous, we're going to leave it there. Can we leave it there, guys? Can we leave it there?
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
Anonymous?
But I can I say something?
Say.
My question was, do I allow him? Because now for me, I feel like I am done with him. My question was, do I allow him to be part of my kid's life?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You have to. Has there been physical abuse in the relationship?
No, there hasn't. But for me, I felt like because he could bring someone who has hurt them in their lives. So I don't.
No, Anonymous, he has a right to see his
He's got a
kids.
right to see his kids.
He's got a right.
Don't make it a big deal.
He's in your life forever. Play the game.
Unfortunately.
Anonymous, let it play the game. Anonymous, please continue listening to your radio. We thank you so much for calling in to Ask a Man, seeking the advice that you need. South Africa, it's your turn. 086,000 2160. Some Tauris don't think you ever loved me. Give us a call.
Yeah. Hello guys, good. Is it still morning? You are, I guess she's. Hi guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm your host for today. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the background noise, just let me know. I'm just gonna close this door, guys. Wait, 2 minutes. Yo. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Makoya Rundown. I'm your host for today, and I go by the name of Sebs. I am not alone. Popo, where are you? I saw you some in the comments. I am with Popo, I think, today, and the rest of the family. It's hot. I am confused. Like, guys, kuningi. Hi, Tumelo. How are you? I hope no one needs a recap because I'm not gonna be giving any recaps. I hope Papa will come through and assist you guys with recaps. But I'm gonna try and keep today's show very short. No, like and this heat, this lady is not the one for me. She just isn't. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes each, because I don't want us to go lele, because I know that we can run an, and I don't want us to start investigating why he's been talking to this guy, and I think she gave us a full story, and we can all agree that she should have left a long time ago, but here we are, she didn't leave. And I just honestly want us to focus on what assistance she wants. Like, what does she need to hear that she already knows? Like, this lady is not doing justice to me and this heat. Like, for me, it is a lot. But recap, Anonza is Deluli and her ex-husband is old new girlfriend. Yeah, that's the best recap that you could ever give when I've been. Anonza is too worried about the husband and his relationship. Yeah, she's hurting. By all means, we understand that. We're not gonna overlook the fact that she's hurting and. But her now calling in to find out if she can. Her calling and finding out if she must allow the husband to see the kids or not, because the ex-husband is with the woman who's always been there in the picture, but secretly. I feel like people don't realize that once you leave a person, once you leave your husband, once you leave your boyfriend, and once you leave your partner, you are opening a door for them to be with whoever they want. And same applies to you. Once you leave your partner, you can be whoever that you want to be with. Not even your ex-partner can say, I don't approve or I approve. Like, they've got no say. So now she's actually worried about the husband being with the ex that she found in the picture, even though she was not there physically, but she was there because she did say that the husband was struggling. Sorry, my father. The husband was struggling to get over this person, and she came and fixed him. And that's where the problem lies to start with, because why are we fixing people? You know, as soon as she said that, Martin had a question on Friday, and Martin asked, why do we women, that same conversation that did not end up well. Martin asked, why do we women always feel we can change people, specifically men? Why do we always feel like we can change men? We, like Bob the Builder, got 2023 heading to 2024. Guys, no, we should know best. But we're not, like I said, we're not going to dwell in what she did. You know, like Usomizi said, that it's easier for us to say, you should have done this, you should have done that, because we were not there and she was married to this person and all of that. But now she comes here saying, I want assistance, I need advice. Do I allow this man to still father my children and be there and play his role? By all means, you do. Who this man is with, it's as hard and as painful and as much as it hurts. You have no business with who your ex decides to be with. It could be with the person that burnt you, or it's a person that tried to murder you or murder your children. If you decide to leave your partner and your partner decides to go back to that person, then, you know. Popo, good morning.
Good morning, my friend. How are you?
I am. Oh, guys, why did my dad close this? Yeah.
But I am shattered.
So, I'm gonna try and but continue speaking. I'm gonna go to my dad's office because he just left.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well despite this crazy heat, and you all had a beautiful weekend. Yeah, I think we need to take a break from listening to Ask a Man, because the more we listen to it, the more depressed we become, son. Like, these stories that these people come with every day, they are taking such a great toll on our mental health as well. But anyway, Anonza is a crazy woman, and for the betterment of everyone who is involved in her shenanigans, I would like for I don't know if they're still married because like a divorce, so Ning he's the husband, Ning he's the what. But I would really appreciate it if this guy would find legal ways to have a co-parenting situation that's going to benefit both him and this woman, because here is this woman wanting to deny this man just because he is in love with another woman. Kuri, I am appalled. Like women, we are never gonna beat the allegations that we are denying men their kids just because the relationship is over or the situation does not fit or benefit us anymore. Why are you using your kids to fight your battles? This is not even a battle to fight because you've already lost it before you started a relationship with this guy. He has told you when he first started with you that he's still hung up on his ex. He loves that woman. She is the one that got away. And now that she's back, obviously he's going to grab the bull by its horns. So this lady is just being toxic. She is really, really toxic, not just to this man, but to her kids as well. Because why would you deny me having a relationship with my dad just because y'all's relationship didn't work? I find that very disturbing. She is not fit to be a mom. I'm sorry, maybe speaking from a point of, I don't know, not even privilege, but whatever. I don't have kids and whatever, but she does not seem to me like she is a fit mother, because you are not thinking about your kids, you're just thinking about you, how woman is going to be a part of your life, and that woman is going to be a reminder of how this man chose her over you. You're not thinking about your kids, and that to me tells me that you're not a good enough mother. You're just a toxic person, busy running around a man that made it very clear to you that he does not want you. So I really pray that that man finds ways to co-parent with this lady, and that he does not also decide to say, hey, because you're denying my kids, I'm also gonna stay away, you know. So yeah, that's just my thing today, guys. I'm so sorry, but Ask a Man is taking such a great toll on my mental health. Every day we hear crazy stories, like they're hitting hard, because you think about these things and you realize, sorry, these are realities of people out there, and it's insanity what people go through every single day. This woman is just making my blood boil. You called not because this man is
Doesn't want to
behaving,
support. You
doesn't
know,
want
had
to support,
you
doesn't.
called because the man did not want to support. The man is out there now with the other woman, and he's not showing up. I was gonna say, yeah, but this man is showing up, and you are calling us because the man is showing up, and when are you worried about who this man is sleeping with? This man who happens to be your husband. This lady needs assistance. Like, she needs professional help for herself.
She needs professional help because she is not going to be happy with anyone. She's mad at the world because this man does not want her. But also, I don't know, man. I think when we started hosting these lives and Scammy was here, you know, consistently, so he used to say that when you meet a person and you guys start a relationship, this is something that his mother told him: do not go in with your clothes. Because now look at this lady. She has not, we don't know if she's dated anyone before, but she went close to this man. So it's like She thinks that there is no other man out there for her. It's just this one. And unfortunately, in as much as we would love for the world to work that way, it just doesn't. Motho o mo ratang can very much not love you back, and it's okay. You need to accept that. Yo, I am so defeated by her in this crazy heat. Thank you, host.
Guys, please get to 20 likes. I'm not going to be accepting any request up until we get to 20 likes, because this is a difficult matter and it's heavy on us. And you know, as funny as that may sound, Popo, that you say that Ask a Man is taking a toll on us. Like, you know, if you noticed, if during the ad breaks and the news, I was not saying anything, and I was just like, I felt like, do I really want to go ahead with this? Because wow, today I woke up and I'm not at my greatest, and here I am. I need to come here and host and speak about someone else's problems that are like this lady. For me, it's just like, it's just a no. Like today, it's just a Like, do we ever learn to draw a line? Do we ever learn to? Someone always says to me, the best dancer knows when to leave the stage. And I think this is something that we say, but it's difficult for us to practice, you know, because like it's done for her. So now she's going to deprive this man. How many cases in South Africa that we are dealing with where baby mamas are struggling, women are fighting every single day because men out there don't want to get up and take responsibility. You have a man who's showing up, who wants to take full responsibility, and you are saying no because you are so damn worried about who they're sleeping with. She said that she filed for divorce, right? She decided to leave because obviously, yes, but rightfully so, the relationship was not serving her. And we always say that when a relationship does not serve you, then you leave. But my thing is, now that you've got to that part where you want, where you know where to draw the line, and you want to leave with everything. I often use myself as an example that when I left my baby daddy, I had to make a decision. Like it was a difficult decision, but I had to make it. The relationship was no longer saving me, but he was there as a father and was the greatest father to his child. So I didn't want to ruin the relationship. What I did was I removed myself from the equation, and I said, okay, continue doing this. Now I am going to take a step back. And I did that exactly, and allowed him to do whatever that he was doing with his child, that had no business with me. And I said, from now, and I knew with me making that decision, I was allowing in just about anybody and everyone to come to his life, and I will not have a say. Because now, for whatever reasons, I decided to leave. So who this man is going to start dating or talking to or sleeping with from the day after, it is absolutely, completely none of my business. It's as easy as that. Guys, please take the likes to 20K, and then I will be accepting your request. For now, you guys know that I don't drive the ship alone. I've got 55 co-hosts, and 2 of them are here. Hi, Tsala, come through.
Wait. Before the man above me steps on, can you recognize that there is a lady who is seeking advice there by the comments? Her name is Goodness something.
Yes, I saw it. But if I bring it up, we are going to deviate. So
yeah, no. I was just saying that we have a lady who's seeking advice. So after we're done here, then
yes, no, definitely. I recognize you, Goodness Joy. I saw Kitlogo. Yes, definitely, by all means. I'm gonna bring you up. I don't see your request, but you can request my baby name. I will accept your request, and then as soon as we're done, Ask a Man's gonna be short. As soon as we wrap up with Ask a Man, and we can listen to you. Tsala.
Dumelang bagolo, sorry, I had to run Nyana quickly, so I like really didn't hear the story. But let me be like very brief, from like what you guys like said. This lady needs to learn to take her L, because we win some, we lose some, and I hope we must just know, okay, we really
Guys, please
can't
when you
have like
come,
similar.
Lee
Yeah.
Goodness and Kola, please mute my darlings. Thank you so much, Lee. You may continue, buddy.
Yeah. So she basically needs some like really professional help, actually, because like clearly she can't really let go, so now Sean just is like, like, you're gonna feel me, like you're not gonna see your kids, this and that, this and that. I'm like, no, sister, you lost fairly sharp. Mariano, remember there are lives here now beyond yours, which are your kids. Now, like, let's learn to accept hore go fedile.
Yep.
We do the thing, bona, we move. Because I'm pretty sure like road more we have kind of like the physical scars, but then we are not mad at the world because no, as in like, but again, like last weekend you khupile maolapa, so and then, like if the world, I don't know, fam, learn to let go, seek help. That's it. Sure.
Yo, thank you, Ntwana. Short and sweet. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, no, and you know what? I can bet you guys, ne, if this man decides on his own, if he decides to back off and not show up, and she kept on saying kids, so I'm not sure if they had another kid after the slow one, the first that they had. But anyway, if this man decides to back off and be in his marriage with the person that he's always wanted to be with and not show up for this lady and the child or the kids, she will still complain. I can promise you she will still complain. So it's really a question of what do you really want, because what you want you cannot have. So she needs professional help so she can move on, and she needs professional help also because, like Popo said, we getting a feeling that she's not being a fit mother to her kids currently. And goodness, I'm gonna keep you there, ne, because whenever you want to come for your story, it's gonna be Lele, Kola, and Bab something. Yeah, Lele, come through. Hi, mommy.
Hi, precious people. How are you?
Wena le motho wa gago, you busy ka chai in this heat.
O sa simolla e o re tlo share for next year. For
Batho.
now, Shem. Korene, I've never been so delulu in my life. What? Like, I can understand what happened, guys. Like, I'm still just as confused. And then, because what? Guys, you can never get yourself to that level. You can never love a person to that extent. Yeah, it starts hurting you.
Yeah.
When I Bob the Builder, or builder already never or Thomas from not even foundation, from the sand itself. I'm Bailey. Never did. I'm just damn confused, to be honest. I don't know what happened. I legit don't know what happened. And that's all I gotta say. I'm just confused. Like, you confused. That's why it gets latte I straight for the day, and it's not even 12.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. This one is
It's a lot. It's really a lot to unpack. It's a lot, Shem. I've got zero to say. Zero. Ke emetse fela taba ya goodness in jadi biti mara
calm down. Calm down. O tla be o kgantsa ngwana rena, please.
Assembly kopa go mute ke fe Xola and Baba a chance, and then ka goodness I'll be ready. I'll be emotionally fit to tackle the matter.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, baby. Hello, Xola.
Dumelang.
How are you?
Oh, thanks. And how are you?
So now, as a mom and as a person who has once separated from the baby daddy, when I went back home, there was something that my mother said to me, and it was difficult and yet easy to grasp because I was raised by a single mother. So my mom said to me, no matter how angry you can be or you are now, never talk bad about their father to them, and never not allow them or allow the father to be part of their lives, especially because uhudisa bana baba simane. And she said, the world is the way it is today because Tina as abantu besifazane or us as women, we become selfish when things don't work out in our relationships. You then want to fight the battle gabana, whereas the kids are just the fruits of the relationship that you had. So Anonza is going through the most, and she is Dululu, and she is what we can call maybe a person who is unfit, but also heartbreak can make you do things that are, I don't know, like unthinkable. Because if Anonza is crying about the fact, do I allow this man to father his kids? There are people whom, when they get into relationships, they neglect their kids, and we ask ourselves, what type of mothers are they? So there's just a lot that's going on, and Anonza needs to get professional help, but she needs to also accept that this person can leave her, but this person can't leave Bana. If there's one thing that men should learn from ex-husband, yeah, Anonza, Ifki ex, is that when you leave the relationship or when the relationship doesn't serve you anymore, the kids, they still are part of your life, no matter what, and no matter where you go. And we should give Anonza's ex-husband, husband slash friends with benefits, whatever that they are, we should give that guy his Hennessy to say, you know what, you are doing well for men who wants a relationship, Libana, even though you are no longer with the mother, because less of them are like that. So Anonza actually has got nice life problems. It's just the dick that is confusing her. And you know what? That's just it. And Lee goodness joy, Lina, I am waiting for her story because wow.
But
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't have blue flowers, ne. Please buy your mother flowers when you get home. Whenever you see your mother, please buy your mother flowers. And let me tell you, we need more women like that. We need more women that think like that, because
True.
like I said, we often struggle with men not wanting to support their kids. But when you have a man that wants to come through, by all means, allow them. Me, Nage, in my case, it was not a matter of my mom had to sit me down, and with you saying that you were raised by a single mother, and it was not like difficult for you to grasp. With me, I have two sets of parents, and both my dads, I've got two dads. Well, I had two dads. Both my dads were present. I mean, my dad till this day at my age, my dad still babies me. And with me, when I left him, I said to myself that I know how beautiful it is to be daddy's girl. It is the most beautiful, guys. It is the most beautiful thing. And I didn't want to make it about myself, but I was just like, there's no way I am going to deprive my child of that, because I know how beautiful it is. At 31, let me tell you, my dad just now, he reversed my car. He's taking my car to the car wash because he said I must take it, and I was like, no, Huafisa, because I've got little birds that chill out on my mirrors and they shit on my car. So he says to me, no, your car looks disgusting. I must take it so that they can just wash it outside. I'm like, no, it's too hot. He just literally reversed my car now to take it for the guys to go and wash it. So imagine having that till 31, but I'm out here depriving my 2-year-old. Even when I left his dad, she was like a year. She was a year and a couple of months. She was a year 1 month, 1 year 1 month. So with me, I was like, there's no way I'm going to deprive my child. So like I said, that I removed myself from the equation. It was not about me or him, and I'm not doing it for him. By all means, I'm not doing it for him, but I had to deal with the fact that I have to do it for her. And
Yeah, sorry to cut you there. Also, if we can be honest as well, so when we separated with my now husband, he got somebody else pregnant and they now have a baby girl together. But because I was once that baby girl who longed for the relationship with my dad, and I am 37 now, and that relationship is non-existing, I always push for him. I always say to him, you sending money is not enough. We currently moved outside of South Africa and we are in Addis Ababa. So every time when we go home, I say to him, you make sure, tell the mother that we want the child, because you don't want to leave a scar. She didn't ask for this. When you had the dance without protection, you knew very well what's going to happen. And she shouldn't be penalized because of that. Yes, when she talks about you, it should be how the boys talk about you. When she says my dad, people should feel that she's talking about her dad and her dad is there. So if we can also, as women, be that supporting structure to say, yes, he did this, whether it was before your time or through the separation. I'm not sure about the during, because I don't think I'd be able to stand for it. But if there are kids outside from your husband, your partner, if you are, to be honest, and not penalize or deprive the kids of that, we should do it, guys, by all means, because the kids have got nothing to do with our adult relationships. It was ours, we failed, but the kids still need both parents regardless of the situation. I thank you.
Thank you, Kola. I'm gonna run quickly and move to Baba. I think Iki Baba chose something. And then after Ubaba, I'm gonna move to Psycho, and then I'm not sure if Goodness is still here, and then she can come through quickly. Sabona Baba.
Ninjani kodwa?
Siyaphila ninjani?
Sanibonani nonke la ekhaya. Yeah, well, yeah, ubaba uMajozi. Hey, yeah. Lo sis lo besimamela. Hey, unenkinga enkulu kakhulu wona sis. But it happened to each and every person. It happened to each and every person. The problem here, it's I think she doesn't get maybe omunye umuntu esayidini ongamthanda, or you know, do the same. So manje every time maybe badlala ngaye ngiyacabanga. So makaqala thi uyaphuma uthi uyabheka esayidini uyabhayiziseka. So i-option yakho ukuthi maybe mengalungisa la ngoma emasayidini wami akuhambi kahle. I think i-problem kasisi. We understand. So manje option yakho ukuthi kumele ayenzeni adlalise ubheja ngani ngeingane ukuthi lo akhona ukubuya.
Yeah.
I think that's a problem ngosisi, and it's sad because of it take time. Well, it's akusinto ukuthi into ezowenzakala manje ukuthi kumele ashintshe. No, it's up to yena ukuthi yena ufuna ukuyishintsha na. Mara yena makangafuni ukuyishintsha noma singamthatha somnika muphi doctor, I know kuyogcina kuyisayikho.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think my 2 cents is that. Let me put it like that. I think she's in trouble.
Yeah. And to add Guwe Bab Majozi, Quinton, DJ Naked actually did ask if she's been with any other guy, in like basically has she cheated on the husband, or because they've been separated from February, has she been with anyone else? And she said no. But my thing is, she will not even be or think or even look to be with someone else, because she's so stuck up on this man. She's like this. So uzosithatha apha isikhathi sokuthi abheke noma afuna omunye umuntu. Lo muntu lo umuve on uze u-expecta a child in a new relationship. Yena usamile usagadane nalo muntu lo.
Ayithatha isikhathi sis.
So that's why I'm saying she's not gonna look. She's not gonna go and look and find another man. It's not that she's not finding a man that likes her or a man that looks at her in a certain way. Even if ukhona lo muntu loyo, she's probably missing it because amehlo wakhe ne focus wakhe kulaphaya.
Yeah, yona ithatha isikhathi yasithanda something. To be honest, she's gonna take time. Angeke akusinto ukuthi izoyenzakala now. That actually that thing is gonna happen like now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to make an example, but again, on my mind, I'm thinking, it's not the same. There's people who like. Let me make an example about me. My mom passed on while I was still young. It took me, I think, for 2 years not going out and see friends and or whatever. No, I was one person like Guti. I need to come every weekend. I need to go to Tsemerti. I was expecting my mom's gonna wake up. It took me 2 years. I was doing that for flipping 2 years. So what I'm saying it's more of it take time. As long as long ingakahili, she's not gonna move, she's gonna be stuck on one person. Along the line, uzothole awuthinyana umngane uzothi, but trust me, when that guy come, he's gonna jump.
While she waits for that guy, she must let her ex-husband pay his duties because he wants to be there for his child. She can take all the time she wants in the world. But all I'm saying is she must just allow this man to father his child, and that's it.
Yeah,
God, thank you so much, Baba Josie. Taiko, goodness of joy. If you're still here, please raise your hand, shout out, or request. Taiko, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, everyone? All right. I won't take long. I just wanted to drop few bars as well. According to
drop a few bars.
Yes, few bars. All right. If we have listened well, articulation ya Anonza, we at the beginning of the story, Anonza had the attitude that she will change the boy, the husband, or she will change the guy. And when we check nowadays, most of the people, they are falling into that trap that I'm falling in love with a married man or a guy who is so and so just because I know that I will change them. And to tell you the truth, when they fail to change that behavior that they knew it before, now they try to become the victims because they failed to change whatever that they were supposed to change. So as ladies or as guys or everyone, I think we must learn that if we want to start a relationship with anyone, let's start in a new slate with everything, with observant of everything that we want to go through. Because at the end of the day, there are things that we cannot solve. You knew that someone is married, or you knew that someone has got their special someone in their heart who they still love, but then you decided to go through into the relationship with them. From there, now it's a problem. So when we come to the advice here, Anonza, if she have to allow the baby daddy to be part of the life, yabantwana. There is another problem that is fashion or a norm nowadays. Most of the baby mamas, they are allowing the baby daddies to be to be part of their children in the name of smashing with them or intimating with them, just to protect the relationship ya bantwana now baby daddies, which is also wrong, because you have to identify, or you have to be able to pull up yourself from the equation. If you are leaving umntwana no baby daddy basale in the equation, and then when now you were out of the equation, because at the end of the day sizobona kuba no umntwana this side, umntwana that side, umntwana this side, umntwana that side, because that gap, we didn't close the gap of baby daddy, no sleep, no intimator, no baby mama, just because of the sake of umntwana, which is also dangerous. So that is my thing there.
Thank you for the bars. Boo, 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 boo.
Yay.
Goodness of joy. Please request again. It's not. It doesn't show. It doesn't show. Popo, you are having fun there with someone called. I don't even know what that is. I think at some point that person asked.
You know, my
Does he
thing
mean
is when I said,
it's writing in vernacular?
here's my thing, Marlon. When men say, or men like, oh, barakima, umpitse cousin say, basadi baswane, or
What does
basadi
that
this,
mean?
basadi that.
What does that mean?
Listen, don't, it doesn't matter what it means. Listen, if you have a problem with women, date a guy, marry a guy. It's really that easy. It's so easy. Leave women
Popo,
alone.
please continue. I'm coming, ne? My sister.
Hey, banna.
Please continue. I'm coming.
Hey, banna. Host.
Hey, guys, Mina Ngiti, date a guy. If you have a problem with women, it's that easy. Let me tell you, Umpiti, no woman is gonna come after a man like you. So you don't need to worry about that. When I shimane,
Maybe
we're right.
bamhethile. Maybe bamhethile shem yazi. Indaba nani niyahethana popo. Ningabafazi. Hey, nihetha indoda ingasafuni ukubuya.
My leader, with Rena Raheta Bashimani Rona, do you guys know, guys? Men will
Inkinga
men
ukuthi
will when they
inkinga
hurt
ukuthi
you.
thina inkinga ukuthi thina abantu besifazane siyanibukela nudlale lo mdlalo wokuhethana sinibuke sithi anazi bese mase sidlala bese nina niyahetheka ngamampela kanti nathi siyadlala njengani
No,
yabona
angithi wena mamthola. Mara angithi it was meant for us, not for nina. Yethu the game yamadoda.
no sanukuba selfish asishereni
Cha,
sharing is
akwazi.
caring
Ayikho thingibeke kanje. Ayikho ngifuna bathi uyiplayer, bathi wena unzima. Akekho indoda efuna ukudlelwa. Ayikho. Ayikho indoda efuna ukudlelwa. So mina
ekho
mangithatha
nomfazi ofuna ukushera
awu
like mina angithandi ukudla insalela I'm a mother but angithandi nokudla nje lokho okushiywe yingane zami and imagine ukuthi how dirty and how filthy sex is so now to know ukuthi umuntu wakho owesilisa wenza lezinto azenza kuwe komunye umuntu it's also disgusting so the pain is the same it's just that we handle it well or we make it look like we are handling it well kanti siyalimala nathi so thina mase sinilimaza nina bese nizwa kambi nathi silimele nani niyasilimaza
Martina asinayo inhliziyo efana neyenu. Nina nikwazi ukuphatha umuntu ngaphakathi for 9 months. Hawu Nkosi yami. UNkulunkulu niphile insizende.
Then ningadlali because mase sidlala nina nilimala kamampela ke.
Yeah, mara angithi thina we were wired like that. Thina sizalwe kunjalo.
Hayi ninjalo ke
When you stop saying we were wired,
Mar okay asifundeni eBhayibhelini. NaseBhayibhelini yasho ukuthi uSolomon bayana abafazi abayengakho David, King David, we understand. So
how many were they
so
that
the
had
other
many
day
women? How many? Is it all the men in the Bible?
So the other day, I had this conversation with my husband, and he said the same thing. And my question kuye was ukuthi okay, nina nenza kanjena bese nithi nidalwe kanjena. Do you guys think mase nihleli ke manje nibuka the way izwe lingakhona? Do you then guys think ukuthi le ndlela enenza ngayo iyancedisa or iyamosha because angiboni nenza ngcono kunabo babenu and angiboni nenza izinto ezenza ukuthi isizwe lesesilandelayo esisikhulisayo sibe ngcono because babona abantu abalimele njengasibuyele kuAnonza uAnonza is going through the most. And in her going through the most, ufuna ukhetha ingane by depriving them a relationship nobaba wazo. Zizokhula leza ingane leziyana zibhitha, zizonda amadoda if amantombazana. If abobaba zizokhula zingakwazi ukuthi ukuba ubaba into enjani because uAnonza deprived them that experience. So nicabanga ukuthi ku-right na manenza kanjalo? Are we seeing a difference? Lempi eniqalayo or erinilwayo or lokudalwa kwenu okunjalo kuyaninceda or kuyamosha?
Hey, bengingcono kuqala ngabo babethu ngoba umkhulu bethu le khona manje seyiwest because of but ngiblame nina futhi ngoba yini eniyenzayo senifuna imali zokuvuswa no isithembu senisenza kube ubala nenza nje yonke into nje kube isithembu nje yonke into isithembu so ayikho ngcono ngikutshela ma to be honest a man he will decide to say, this is my wife, I'm going to stick to this person for one person only. Ngisuke ngizitshelile ukuthi mamela la kuso. Eldo nina nikhona nibaningi mhlawumbe kushiwa kanjalo kuthiwa abafazi baningi. Mare indoda yiyo the day ngithi ngiyashada ngiyazitshela ukuthi yazini mamela angisayingeni yonke le ndawo. It's getting worse. It was better kuqala ngoba obaba babayifihla. Badile ngaye kuye no mama khona manje sokuyinto nje engathi ifashion sebeka nje khona nje mhlapha nje so it's not getting worse instead it's not getting better. I mean it's getting worse to answer you.
Ngiyabonga. So ngcono sifundeni emaphutheni wabo and try ukuthi senze kangcono because ngendlela esenza ngayo manje asincedi umuntu, instead siyalimazana and bese siyafokana, abanye bathi men are trash, abanye bathi ini abantu besifazana abafe. Asiyindawo angeke sife, sizophila nani la emhlabeni. Nina qondani nje nani niye kudlala amagame azonikhalisa mase siwadlala sonke.
Yeah, marina kumelanga nodlale nix nyala. Umfazi was not meant to be ukuthi ayenze kanjalo. It was not meant to be.
So guys, I'm so sorry, shame. I saw my sister and I lost it. This is some imvela kancane, so marakhona, you must jump. Goodness is here. I'm just gonna make a closing for Anonymous. Oh, she's here. Yeah, guys, I think something else, but okay, I'm sorry. Long story cut short, Anonymous must find professional help for herself and for her to be a better mother. She must leave this poor man to father his children and support abantwana bakhe the way that he needs to. Yeah, now she must find time to heal. After healing, she must move on and find a man. Goodness of joy, good morning. It's still morning, yes it is.
Good morning. Thank you so much for accepting my request. I'm so grateful.
No worries, baby. You are welcome.
Okay. So I have a challenge. I don't know whether it's a challenge or what. I don't know how to categorize it. But I'm in a relationship. Well, started last week. Yeah. But the guy that I'm seeing, he's not doing so well. He's a very good man. Very supportive. But his business is not doing so well. And I told him my intentions. I told him that, Mina, I don't want to play. I desire to be married, and I love family. But financially, he's not stable. So, I don't know. Yesterday, I asked him, Guzi, should I help him with his business? Because I also have a business, and my business is doing very well. So I asked him if I could help him with his business to grow so that he becomes okay financially. And I asked Guzi if I'm putting it right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
Okay, so you're saying you've been with this guy for how long?
Okay, I've always known him. Like he was my friend for like 8 years, and then we just recently, like last week.
Okay, so you want to assist
help him with his
No, not financially, but help grow his business.
What does you helping grow his business entails, if you don't mind us asking?
To be his PR, and he's not good in managing imali. He has registered his business, but he does not have a business account. Like, more helping more in admin and everything, because he's a carpenter. But in carpentry, ngazi ukuthi ngibiza kanjani. Kodwa wenza amakhabothi and okay, construction. So I want to help with admin side and the paperwork and everything, so that the business can be in order. Like imagine feeling ngathi hlangahlangene, that's why he does not see imali yakhe ukuthi iyakuphi, yabo. And he does not make a salary for himself and his employees, yabo. So I like ngifuna ukuthi abe like ne business account, apatela ama salaries, like apatela SARS and everything, just to put his business in order. Go be in a direction, because right now I feel like there's no direction. It's just the business, and then they get money, and then they spend the money. They don't see what they don't like. Abana like
Personally, I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, that's why I asked you, Khori, what does assisting him entails? Yeah, but if you were saying that you were going out to the bank to take a loan for him.
Oh no.
Just make an example, Khori, so that everyone will understand, Khori, where you're coming from. But if it's just paperwork, PR, admin part, then Mina. No, Auntie Piki, it's her boyfriend. But you are not doing. That's what I'm saying. As long as you're not taking loans and being Bob the Builder. If it's admin stuff, and because you are saying this person was your friend for 8 years, it's like already looking at it like you're helping a friend. I mean, I'm doing paperwork for my friends already, and my one brother who does the same. He does carpentry. He's a carpenter.
Yeah.
So all wardrobes, your kitchen units, and any wooden furniture things, you know, and it's just paperwork. It's nothing. You are not selling your soul.
Yeah, just being too, you know, like I'm like, because I've been in relationships whereby like I was financially sponsoring the guys. It landed me in pits. It landed me in pits. I lost so many things. Like with my previous relationship, I lost my car, I lost the house. So now I'm like, so he knows, and I'm like telling him, dude, like I don't wanna repeat my mistakes. Like I'm fun pinda, like I'm fun like I don't wanna repeat my mistakes. And I want him to be the man. I want him to be the provider, the sustainer, the guy that back then, like me now, I was the provider, I was the sustainer, I was the protector, I was the man in the relationship. And I don't want to go back there.
So what are his intentions? So far, have you guys spoken about? I heard you saying that you said that you're a person that your end goal of Jolaring is to get married and have a family and be settled.
Yes.
What are his intentions? Like
exactly the same. Exactly the same. We always have like serious conversations, and he desires also to be to have a family. He loves family. I love the fact that he loves his kid and takes care of his child, and he has a very good relationship with his baby mama. And I also told him that I want to have a relationship with baby mama if we were to get married. And he's okay with it. He's a very good guy, Shemi, and I don't want to lie. Like, he's a very good guy. And he supports me spiritually because I'm a spiritual person but don't believe in ancestors. He understands me. I understand him. He's a good guy.
Spiritually aligned.
Yeah, we are spiritually, like we are equally yoked. Let me just put it that way. Equally yoked. Yes.
So you just said that you don't believe in, you're a spiritual person, you don't believe in ancestors, right?
Yeah, and I'm not religious at the same time. I have a relationship with God.
The same. Does he share the same values?
Yes,
beliefs?
yes, he does. Yeah,
Okay.
He's not religious as well and does not believe in ancestors as well.
Popo, do you want to come through, my darling?
I have a question to ask.
Yes.
So the reason that you are in a relationship with this man is because he supports you spiritually.
Not really. Um, Not really. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. He is.
Why? I
He's.
think Popo is asking why. So you said, why are you in a relationship with him?
Mm-hmm.
Why I'm in a relationship with him? Angazi,
Yes.
ngiyamthanda. 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 I really like
Okay.
him.
All
And
right.
yeah.
And you said you've been friends before for 8 years before you
Yeah,
started dating.
we've been friends for 8 years.
And during the 8 years, you did not want to assume the position of helping him with his business as a friend.
Um, okay. So he was in a relationship and I was also in a relationship and I was respecting a relationship. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to be too much on him. Mainly because I respected his girlfriend. So yeah, like I was like being off kancane, yabo. Even though we would communicate, but not too much. In respect of our relationship, in respect of a relationship, yeah, I can a relationship, yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah. So like when he broke off with his girlfriend, with his baby mama 2021, and I broke off with my boyfriend last year. And then we've been talking after, like I think we've been talking since 6 months. And then now we just started dating.
So when I'm sorry, please don't think that I'm against you or anything or
No,
the
trust
relationship.
me, I'm grateful. Like anything, when even if you're against, it's okay. Like I am really grateful.
Okay, so this man is a carpenter. He has his business and everything. So because he saw that the business is not doing well
Mm.
as much as he would like it to, why was he not taking initiative to better it?
Yo, ngimbuzile izolo yazi, like I think this life, yo, like I was so happy when I saw this life. In as much as it was about ask a man, but I was like, yo, let me
Mm-hmm.
just put my shandis there. Like izolo ngimbuzile ngathi, why were you not doing anything about your business? Because like he's very good and I don't understand why like the business is so dear my god paper wise. And then he's like, no, like he made mistakes in the past. He told me about his past, and I understood in a way, because I also made reckless decisions in the past, and he was not angazi like bekahlangahlangene, and then like not lo bekahlala naye. Yeah, it was when there was another pandemic. I don't want to talk about their business, but the girlfriend, the ex baby mama, was something else. And Nai, he was not matured enough. I feel like he learned so much from his previous life and choices. And now he realizing, okay, I've messed up in my past and I want to rectify things.
Okay. I don't have a problem with basically sorry Sabs, you're coming after me. I don't have a problem with you helping him. I'm just worried that this is a new relationship. You said you guys started dating last week and already you are here starting to take charge of his life in a way, and
Yeah.
feels like everything is moving way too fast, but it's not. I believe you have a good heart and you're doing a great thing,
Okay.
but I'd say tread lightly, tread lightly, and maybe don't just take over his business, but give him pointers since you have a business and it's doing well. So give him pointers on what to do. Be the supportive structure because we don't want then tomorrow ge dilo tsa gae di sa tsamaye pila, God forbid,
Mm-hmm.
to for him to say no, it's because you took ownership, or not ownership, but you took charge and then my business did this, did that, so
Yeah, I
give him
thought about
pointers,
that. Yeah.
but don't be too pushy or managerial about it. Let him do what he has been doing. You just steer him to the right direction. But any other thing, I'm happy. I'm happy that we have women like you still out here willing to help our brothers to greater pastures,
Yep.
greener pastures.
Thank you so much. You know, like I'm so grateful that you said that because I thought about it before I approached him. Let's like yesterday we were at the getaway somewhere, and I was like, you know what? Let me just what you said right now. I thought about it before I approached him. I said, okay, to me, this is how I asked him. Even if you take me as an employee, you don't even have to pay me, but tell me what you want me to do. Like, cause I'm phone bangati. Nyam controller or nyam, yaba? Like the way you're saying, good, say, I don't want to be bossy and all this stuff. But I'm holy. Like, I want him to lead me and to show me where he's lacking and where I can help. Yaba? So I'm grateful that you just said that because it just confirms what I told him yesterday or asked him yesterday.
But also, another thing is, does he want the help? Needing the help is something, but does he want the help?
I asked him that and he was grateful. Like he was happy. He was happy that I suggested that to him because he was happy. Like he didn't expect me saying like he didn't expect me to say what I said to him. Yeah. Like he was happy about it. And then when I got home, I prayed about it. I was like, Father, please, Lord, please, may I not, Father, Lord, may I not put myself in trouble with the decision that I'm making. Like I prayed, because
So we trust and hope that God will answer your prayers.
Mm.
Now with everything that you said, I want to put one thing. You guys have been dating for a week from a getaway already.
Like we go out, like we've been going out. We've been going out.
Popo, are we guys here? Are we taking notes? Are we writing?
Consider 3 choir. I can't have 2 choir. Consider 3 choir. I am taking notes.
Please. Psycho. Okay, before I let anyone speak, guys, can we please? They've been dating for a week as pebbles. They've been dating for a week, but they've known each other for 8 years. Before I let anyone speak, the rules of the house, guys, can we please remember to be kind? Please be sensitive. This is someone's life, and everyone that comes in here, it's people's life. We are not mimicking anything. There's no hired person here. There's no hired admin clerk that wants to come and do paperwork here. No. Can we be kind? Can we please, our comments, our whatever that we type on the comment section, can we please treat each other with respect is what's wanted in this house. I'm gonna let Auntie Psycho come through. Ola, Baba, and Auntie P.
All right. Thank you, subs. Let me also submit this one and get off the panel and give another audience a chance. Okay, according to me, yes. For the fact that they've been knowing each other for 8 years, it plays a good role when it comes to be in a relationship with someone. And the other thing that I would like to highlight there is I think if Joy want to assist into the Besahait or into the business side, she must do it knowing that she is doing it being herself, not being the girlfriend. She must try to separate a little bit the relationship lifestyle with the work life, or with the with the job for now, since they are not yet married. And if she is very much serious about the fact that she wants to be a housewife and she want him to be a provider. When that stage come, or when that stage came, I think they have to be in agreement where they will have to write down or sign down a contract for that, because we have shown a lot of situation where people changes that. No, you told me to be a housewife, now the things are running well, and now you are leaving me or you are abandoning me. So at least if there is an agreement for that, it's there's something to take care of after. I think that I will save time and leave it there.
Thank you so much, Taiko. Sisixola.
For me, I don't see a problem with goodness helping. But the question is, does she have the capacity? Because she also mentioned Uguti, she has her own business that is doing well. Does she have the capacity to help? Because admin, guys, it takes a lot of time. So does she have the capacity to help? And when she says she does, will she not drop ball on her business side? Will she be able to keep the momentum on her side and not drop her clients? Because sometimes what we do is we take more on our plates thinking Uguti sizokwazi. But what I really appreciate, or what I really like about her, is the fact yokuthi uti, when she got home, she prayed about it. I am a firm believer nam wena goodness. So if you prayed about it, trust the answer that you will get. Even if it's a no, don't fight it. Because sometimes what we do is when we get a no, we want to make it a yes. Because we are into looking for into MB or emnandi, and we don't see the long term, or how will this affect the long term. And as our comments have been saying, manje lana, when you are reading, abanye are saying Uguti, you don't mix business with pleasure. It's true. Will you be able to draw the line to say from 8 to 4 we are business related, and then from 4 to whatever time it is now time for our relationship, and it doesn't affect, because nizoxabana, because you will see things your way, he will see things his way. So as much as you have prayed about it, also pray for Uguti, when you get the answer, you won't fight the answer no matter what will it be, and you will trust God ekuthenini msize ke uNkulunkulu if akusiyimi kumele amsize. Or also maybe pray for that ekuthenini ngiyafuna uNkulunkulu, I want to have the relationship whereby in a long run I am a housewife and he is the provider, but give him the wisdom of how to do it in order for this to surface and to be into a right. And don't neglect yourself whilst you're trying to help your boyfriend into it. Yes, we might say, Guti, it's fairly a new relationship, but you know your relationship in this week more than we do, and we are just outsiders. And don't ever forget, Guti kulula uxazulula. It's easy for us to solve problems that we are not
involved in.
And then when we are involved in similar, we act in a different way. So just be mindful of your end goal, and be mindful of where you are now, and don't neglect your dreams and careers because you want to be a housewife. And what I normally say to my kids is that I'm not going to help you until you ask your help. So Mpho asked you did he ask for the help. So sometimes when we see people struggling, it is human nature to want to help. And then when you are helping, in a long run, they come and say, but I didn't ask you to. So maybe wait for him to ask, or suggest little things here and there, but don't force him into the help that you want to until he says it. Uguti, babe, I need your help. Please assist me. That's all.
Sisixola, I think I'm going to ask everyone here to donate today we need to go to Woolies and get you your flowers. Oh, grab your flowers. Like,
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I am as useless as they come.
Never.
The slightest, smallest little thing gets me emotional. Like the smallest thing. And I'm listening to you speak now, Ne. And I'm like, I actually thought about it when you couldn't say it, because I am at the point in my life where I've said I am done praying for my partner or praying for in short, if I have to say it ngendlela yasestradeni, I am done for ukuthandazela abafana. And I listened to her, and I was like, oh, okay, she still prays. That's nice. Ooh. And I'm listening to you now, and I'm just like, damn. We still have abafazi that pray out there. Like, I'm a prayer warrior. Wait, what you say is, what you just said now is, like, you just hit 50 bars. Like, big up to you. You deserve flowers for today.
Ngiyabonga, guys. Ngiyabonga.
Baba, please come through.
Ngizawuthini mina ngithanda ukuthini after yini engizoyisho mina hawa uthathe yonke into wayibeka no you're right, eh? She said it to the fullest. I don't know what to say, but kusasa new love, I can see ukuthi still on a honeymoon phase. Yonke into uyamuzwa goodness noma akhuluma ngayo ukuthi it's got that thing you could baby, oh, you know what I mean, which is it's good. Honeymoon love is sasa right. Advise ukuthi question, let me ask you this question. Ubaba uguy wakho uyi-one ku-business yakhe na? Or he's alone. Okay, make sure ezashilo uMamxolo ukuthi make sure ukuthi nawe ukhumbule ukuthi unebhizinisi ngoba usase ku-honeymoon phase, so wena uzofuna ukungena kakhulu, so ungangeni kakhulu, bheke yakho ibhizinisi nawe futhi. Draw a line, desangithi angisazi ngizothini. Draw a line, wazi ukuthi okay, this it's my business, this eyakho ubhuti. If uyavuma ukuthi ngumhelpe, because of thina singabafana siso uzongihelpa ithi izinto masezihamba kahle, abangani bangifaka umoya ukuthi yazini le chere yazini le chere yakulawula ndoda ayi masokuba sokuqala thina besikhona ukubloma la ebusiness siphuza utshwala yonke into khona manje asisakhoni because of sabasitshela ukuthi hey man, you can't drink ku business yakho, it look the other way round, you understand? So mase icala iba kanjalo sisi kumele wazi ukuthi hey izo backfire ke manje. Oh yeah, no ngaphendula sir.
Like most of the things, Mina, my business is not time consuming. So I have a lot of time in my hands. I can't hear now. Angsezo.
Sabzi, we can't hear you.
Hi, can
Hello?
you hear me though?
Can you hear me now? Hello? There.
Baba Majosi, I can hear you. Niyangizwa mina?
Yeah, wena ngiyakuzwa. Ngiyangizwa mina.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
Sis, goodness.
All
Go
right.
with it. Run with it.
Oh, okay.
Have fun with it. And Mamela, be positive. Be positive, sis. Ambana. Go and have fun. and yenza whatever funa ukuyenza yenza sithando sami. Hello? 10 past 4.
Yeah, can still hear you.
10 past 4. Who are they?
Hi guys. I wanted to ask Baba Jose, is he still talking?
I'm quiet. I don't know what's going on.
Auntie P, come through, mommy. Sorry about that. I think Kiki Busi's mic that was not muted.
Oh, okay, all right. I think she touched on what I wanted to ask. If she had kids, and or she's a foster parent to her brother and her son. So I don't understand. She has a business and she has a job. She wants to leave the job, but she will still have income. Because my thing was, if she's gonna leave her job and there's no contract with this guy, then how are her finances secured? So if the business alone, this one, yeah, the rentals and whatnot, is enough to sustain her and the children, she mustn't forget that this is not just about her. The finances coming in are not just looking at her, but they are also supporting Ban. So if whatever she's making from her business is enough, then by all means she can go ahead. But if now this compromises the livelihood of these kids and they must now start compromising some way and sacrificing some way so that she can get this man in order, I don't think it's a good idea. When it comes to money, I think we need to remove emotions. Whatever income, at this point we know that one income is not enough. So fortunately for her, it sounds like this other business is doing that well. But honestly, if I was the sister or whatever, I would never advise her to leave her job to go and build a man. I would never. And she's coming from a good place, and we've been hearing for weeks and weeks here, it's the good people that get taken advantage of. So whatever she's thinking of is coming from a good place, coming from a good heart, but not everybody thinks like you. Not everybody, I don't know. I would just say secure your finances first. If the business is enough to sustain you and the kids, then you can go ahead, man. Whatever makes you happy. I can't hear you, Sabs. Oh, no, nothing.
Anyway, guys, guys, you know what, like, me, I wasn't really listening, but then, you know what, like, baby girl, she's in the honeymoon phase, so, like, let her have fun, but then be safe with it. But then, yeah, like, you see, just like, um, Sister Dao Bilor, you know what, have the contract in place, it's like, you know, like, the agreement before the affair because it's been like 1 week, man. You know what, man? Yeah. But yeah, no, like, let her have fun, Sham, you know. She's been yearning for love, so hey, let her be. Sabs, why now we can't hear you, Anaj?
Oh, you can't hear me.
Now you could, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying to Auntie P that goodness will correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not that she needs to leave her job. No, she runs a business. And then boyfriend also has a business. And I heard even Ponyana saying the business is not doing well. It's not that the business is not doing well. Everything in the business is going well, but the admin part of the business is, she feels it's all over the place, like his financial reports, to him paying SARS, to him, just a plan. The PR side of it is bad. So that's where she wants to come through and assist, because she feels that she's got the capacity to do it for now. It's not that she's going to leave her job and start being Bob the Builder. No, it's not the case. Busi, hi, how are you? Busi, Oh, Busi, I muted you. I'm not sure if you can mute.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks, Busi.
I'm good. Nami, I'm just coming up with my story and I need advice from you guys. I don't know if Nakongo is cousins are office and I don't want to make noise. Oh, okay. So, angazi noma ukuthi ngiyaqala phi, guys. I don't know. I just feel I don't know if someone else can relate, but if like you have been rejected by your father, usese umntwana, and every guy that you meet is just rejecting you, does it happen like in reality ukuthi kube njalo vele you just everyone you meet just rejects you, everyone you meet just breaks your heart? It feels like you don't deserve love. I don't know if I'm making sense.
She's probably like,
Hi, I'm here. Listen, it does make sense how you say it, but I don't think that's entirely true. It's just how you gonna view it because of how you feel. I don't think the men are rejecting you and because you didn't have a good relationship with your father. I just think the relationships are not working. And also the attitude you go into a relationship with, if you go in sort of expecting rejection, I think even the way you conduct yourself in that relationship would be showing that you are not fully in. We're expecting whatever at any point. So maybe deal with the father thing.
But
Accept that
how
whatever.
do you deal with that? Like you just
Okay, number
accept
one.
a male figure who's supposed to be your father, who's supposed to protect you, doesn't want you.
Number one, you need to understand that his behavior towards you got nothing to do with you. That's him. That's the kind of person he is. You are not somebody to be rejected. It's just the kind of person he is. So it's got nothing to do with you. It says nothing about your character or your luck or whatever you want to call it, your shakara. It's got nothing to do with you. It's him. Ne?
Yeah.
Number two, you need to accept that there is nothing you can do to make this man want you. So do not look for him anywhere else. Do not look for him in the man you date. Don't do it. Don't look for sort of approval that if he didn't want me, at least this one wants me. Wherever you go, leave this man out of your head. His rejection has got nothing, it's got nothing to do with you. Don't carry it with you. I don't have much to say on this one, but I just wanted to let you know that this has got nothing to do with you, my darling.
Can you guys hear me?
what? Yeah.
Okay. To add on what Auntie P has said, Busi, yo, let me tell you what that man does has absolutely nothing to do with you. And just by the way you started your statement, Tuguti, you were rejected by your dad, and just now you feel like everyone that comes into your life. Don't even make it a thing. Because sometimes you'll find out that it's what's in your head that's attracting certain things. It's not what's happening. Because when you have already programmed your head in that just because he rejected you, now everyone else, it's not the case. It's definitely not the case. Just start looking at assessing ama relationship wakho. How many guys you've been with and how many guys have rejected you, or I don't think even rejected what do you mean when you say that even guys that come into your life reject you? Like, do they cheat on you? Do they dump you? Who? Or
They just decide to ghost.
Why?
Everything like they just decide to ghost me. It's just a pattern that doesn't want to break. Hence I'm saying, is it like does it link with my father rejecting me from the first place? It's okay, you don't deserve love from men.
Ubabako has no control or
Uh,
into your life. Like,
no, Busi. Sorry, ne. Sorry, but subs in is like sorry, ne.
Yeah.
Kumar like is Busi. something that's kind of like disturbed me, Nyana. Joe, Lala, please stop thinking like that, please. There's no such thing. Cause now you're attracting those vibes now. So now, like, that's gonna be your reality because you are calling those things to your life actually. So man, you know what? Nah, like, just be careful of your words, pussy. Nah, please, please, please. Cause wow. Okay, sure.
Busi, I wanted to ask you a question. The previous guy that you were with, why do you know why did he
It's
leave?
gonna be your reality because you are calling those things to your life actually. So man, you know what? Nah, like, just be careful of your words, pussy. Nah,
Yeah.
please. Cause wow. Okay, sure.
Busi, I wanted to ask you a question. The previous guy that you were with, why do you know why did he? It's gonna be
I
your
don't
reality
know.
because you are
Can you hear me?
calling those things to your life actually. So man, you know what? Nah, like, just be careful of your words, pussy. Nah,
Yeah.
please. Cause wow. Okay, sure. Busi, I wanted to ask you a question. The previous guy that you were with, why do you know why did he? It's gonna be
I don't know.
because you are
Can you hear me?
calling those things to your life actually. So man, you know what? Like, just be careful of your words, pussy. Nah, please. Cause wow. Okay, sure. Busi, I wanted to ask you a question. The previous guy that you were with, why do you know why did he? It's gonna be because you are calling.
Oh, I think it's Busi's connection because I had to mute her for the echo to go away. So sorry about that, guys. Busi, I'm gonna ask you a question there and then I'm gonna unmute you. Hopefully this time around it's better. So I wanted to ask Khore, how do the guys leave you? Like, do you see a yeah, Uli jumped in actually when I was still saying that for me it is your thoughts that now attracts whatever that is happening. It's got nothing to do with what your father did, you know, but you have programmed your mindset into a certain way that you are now unaware attracting, you know, that sort of behavior that's happening in your life. But I wanted to ask you, Khore, the last two guys, why did they leave? Do you know why they left you? Is it the same pattern or does it differ? Because I want to say, mhlambe, there's something that, you know, sometimes we always say, there's a live that I hosted the other day and I said, we are sometimes quick to say, I want a person that's like this and that's like this and that's like this, you know, and I want this from a person, but sometimes we don't look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, am I a good partner to whoever that's gonna come my way? Am I, you know, like, are you playing a partner role where not whoever that comes into your life? Sometimes we just need to take time and sit down and do a self-introspection and just find out. I have a cousin that's like you, who also guys would just, now they would not even break up with her, but they would just, like, they would go AWOL. You know, when someone goes MIA, like they would go MIA, no call, nothing. And it was a pattern. I think my cousin, we have about 6 guys literally that were doing the same thing. But years later, I think that's about a year or 2 ago, we sat down and I said, nah, personally, because I'm close to you and I see you, I think guys leave you because of this. And she started working on herself, on that and around that. And let me tell you, she has been lobolat today. It was a tiny little thing, but it played a big role. So sometimes you just need to take time, sit down with yourself and do a self-introspection and look at yourself. Maybe there's something in you that you do that chases guys away. And mhlambe what the previous one, the previous guy and the second last one, did not even leave for the same thing, you know. But when because you have programmed yourself in a certain way, you feel like they're all just rejecting you or they're all just leaving. I'm going to unmute you now. Hopefully your network is better now. Kola, please come through because I think she received a call or something. You wanted to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say it's sad because I can relate on Busi's story. As I said, like in
Busi's story. As I said, like in relate on Busi's story. As I said, Busi, please end the live and come back again. Go out of the live and then come back again because I think it's your connection, the echo. Hi, Siskola, please continue.
Hi, Sabs. I wanted to say I can relate, and it's sad that we are relating about bad things and not nice things, you know. For me, I wanted to say, Gubusi, having daddy issues is the biggest scar that you will ever have as a young girl, as a woman, because what she is asking herself with the relationships that are not working will constantly be at the back of the mind. And for me, I also don't think that I've moved or I've healed from them. I just realized now. But for me, I decided that my dad doesn't want the relationship. I want the relationship. And in me wanting the relationship, I get hurt whilst I'm trying to build the relationship. So it's better that she tells herself that it has got nothing to do with her. And what I've also picked up is that our parents raised us based on how they were raised, or indlela abasikhulisa ngayo also affects indlela nathi esiba abazali ngayo. So the dad doesn't want the relationship or neglected or rejected her from a very young age, and now she grew up or she grows up being that person ongafuni or ongafunwa amadoda she thinks. That's the worst thing that you can think of yourself. And like Usis P said earlier on, it has got nothing to do with you, babe. It has got nothing to do with you. He is just a person who made wrong decisions when you were a child, and now you can't do anything to go and unchange that. You need to accept yourself that it is like that, and you can't choose you now. And he is not going to choose you even if you can force him. Until now he decides Uguti, he wants that relationship with you, there's nothing with it you can do. And when you get into relationships, don't look to be validated by somebody else. As Sabs said before, are you the partner that you're looking for? Because sometimes we fall into a trap of looking for certain partners and we don't get them. But Nati, we don't know how to relationship. And it is okay for you to accept, Uguti, I don't know how to relationship. I once had a conversation with a friend and I said, you know, it would be nice if we can say when relationship is not working, whether it's a friendship or it's a intimate relationship, if we can go back and sit down and mug and bin and have the discussion of Guti, okay, I was not a good partner to you. What is it that you were looking for that I couldn't give to you? But unfortunately, the world doesn't work like that. We are so messed up. We need to find closure even when there are no need to. So, babe, don't blame yourself and don't carry the luggage into your relationships because it will show somehow. Ukulimala kwakho will then kulimaze relationships, ama relationships wako. And having the mentality of Uguti, you are already being rejected by your dad, so maybe this relationship is not gonna work because of that. No, get out of that mindset. Like, just scrap it out. It's difficult, I know. I'm still battling with my daddy issues. There are things that when they happen in my life and I'm like, maybe it's because my daddy didn't love me the way I wanted him to. And it's difficult to move from that, but you need to find the strength and don't carry your baggage of your dad who was not there into your relationships, because remember, when you're looking for a partner, you're looking for a partner and not for your dad. But what we do is we get into relationships looking for our dads in people who can't be our dads. So don't do that to yourself. Try to accept that he didn't want to be there, and that is okay for him. That's a decision he made. You are such a beautiful person. You have what you have, and immediately when a guy says hello and they give you the minute, it means that you can relationship and you are loved by people. It's just that things are just not working out for whatever reason. Sit down and find out why, and be honest when you're doing those introspections to say, am I doing it? Am I being the partner or am I not? And it's difficult, kahle kahle. But girl, heal from udedi and try to relationship again. And don't get into a relationship just after the other one didn't work out. Maybe find time and actually heal from the hurt of daddy not being there. And then you move from that, and bit by bit. And I don't know if you were here when I said, Uguti, I'm 37 and I've got 2 boys, and life is not as easy as we think it is. And sometimes it's because of the baggage of ukukhula kwethu. And sometimes we then hurt the beautiful things that we have because of that hurt. So don't do that. Sometimes you could be the problem. You could be the one who's making the guys to ghost you if they are ghosting you because of how you enter into the relationship and how you behave inside the relationship. But because you don't have that reflecting phase, then kuba buhlungu kube ngathi yibo. But sometimes when we are honest to ourselves, we then see ukuthi nathi we are the problem in these relationships. But otherwise, babe, take your time, heal. It's not easy. Believe you me, it's not easy. I know it. But it is doable. And there are things that will trigger. Me, not to tell you the truth, my dad didn't even come to my wedding. So it's the pain that I'm still carrying. He normally says uyangithanda, but how do you then love someone but you can't put certain things aside and show your love? He didn't even contribute 100 rand yokuthi, my child, you are preparing for umshado, here's something, do this. So it's not you, babe. It is not. I don't know how we can stress that enough for you to get it, that it's you are not the problem, he is. And it's okay.
Yo, Siskola, today I'm never ever leading you up here, because like I'm sitting in my father's office and I'm like, why is someone chopping onions? Like, don't know what's happening. But thank you thank you so much for your 50 rand. Wait, it was a 200 rand. Like today you've just been hitting bars. Thank you so much. Uputa Mushashi Washata has actually, like, I'm sitting here thinking, why did my brother marry so fast? But anyway, no, but ma Josie, like, usiskola, yo, like today, and actually it's my first time that I see you here. I'm gonna have to end the live in 2 minutes, guys. We are normally here from 10 till 12, places 12:30. We are here every single day, Siskola. And those that are new also, we are here every single day from 10, listen to Metro FM's Ask a Man. We then move into our personal segment called Talk to Me Ndwana, where we have Abosa's goodness of joy, and we have Abobusi that come through to us. It's our own personal Ask a Man, if you want to call it that. And you come in with anything, could be father issues, relationship, financial issues, anything. We are here to help, guys. It's a safe space. We're a beautiful family. We treat each other with respect and kindness. So it's a beautiful home. I am Sabs. I was hosting today. Tomorrow, Kagiso is hosting. Please do come through, guys. My closing remarks, hope my phone doesn't die on me. My closing remarks for goodness of joy. What you're doing is not a bad thing. From what everyone has said, I would say that to sum it up, give him guidance. Get whatever that you want to do for him now, in terms of the paperwork. align things, do whatever, give him a structure, do it now the first time, and let him to continue. How he goes apart from the next month and the following month and the following month, he needs to make it a point that it is on him. But for now, now you can give him a structure, give him a, drawing, you go to from here, start doing a certain thing like this. Your financial report needs to be like this. This one needs to be like this, and continue from there. And then Sisbusi, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, and you are worthy of love. Does not matter from father love, sister love, mother love. You are worthy of love. Everyone, in fact, is worthy of love. You might not be getting love from your father now, but best believe it, you are still about to experience utando empilweni yakho, and it doesn't stop here, definitely not. So summarizing up also from what everyone has said, if you can, because the steady issue, it feels like it's wearing on you so much. If you can, get professional help, go see a therapy. Guys, there's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. There is nothing wrong. Like, seeing a therapist is actually the most healthiest thing, if you ask me. And get there and speak about it. Like, take it all out, because this is a person who doesn't know you. This is a person who's not gonna go tell your friend, or who's gonna go tell someone else that you say this. Like, it's like you're having a one-on-one with God, just not, you're not gonna get godly answers, but it's you coughing out every single thing without being judged. So go seek professional help, do that, and then come back and sit down and analyze how your relationships have ended. Also, Xoli said, it's just that when you break up with people, you can't go sit at Mike and Pin and ask them. Let me tell you, I'm one person that after every breakup, I will go back and ask Guguti, after healing though, Khore, what is it about me that you would like to change after? Because with all my relationships, I've dated for like 3 years and 4 years. So I would always ask, Khore, in this 4 years or 3 years, if you had to change anything about me, what would you change? Or what was the one thing that I did and it annoyed you or got to you or whatever? And I do that, and let me tell you, this is how I do my self-introspection. If I see that there's a trail of, like, stubbornness is always the thing that pops up with all of them, then I know that I have to work on my stubbornness, because nasendlini bakaluting stubborn, but apparently something engincile kubaba, and I'm a Gemini. Geminis come as stubborn as they can, but I am working on it even so. So yeah, that's just my closing remarks for Usis Busi and Usis Goodness of Joy. Sis Xoli, thank you so super much. I am planning to see you again. I don't know how. You must show here. You must show your face here every day. Like I said, guys, we are here every single day, Mondays to Fridays. From 10:20, we listen to Metro FM's Ask a Man. Guys, please let me know if you can hear me, but I'm closing. I'm just doing my closings. Yo, it is so hot in this office also. But yeah, I was saying that we are here every day. Siskola, I saw your comment here. I didn't see it earlier on that you are new here. Please do come back tomorrow and the day after and the day after. We are here 20%. We listen to us, Metro FM's Ask a Man. Oh, thank you. And then we move to our personal segment, which is Talk to Me Ntwana, where we have the likes of Abosis Goodness, Abo Busi, that reach out to us with anything. And we all just say our piece. And like I said, we treat each other with respect. We use kind words. Oh, slung siyabaleka. We use kind words. We don't speak above each other. We don't make personal comments. it is such a safe space. It's a happy family. So please do come through. Tycho and the likes, Bo Edison, you guys know. I will see you guys tomorrow. KG is hosting tomorrow. KG is our voice of reason, the wisest man that I've met in the social media life. He is literally the wisest man. He will be hosting us for tomorrow. He's going to be running the sheep. So please do pull through, guys. Up until then, from me and my co-host who ran away and left me, Sabelo, and Mponyana Lily Roy, we have a healthy relationship. She have no toxicity. Thanks. Auntie Benis, we missed you today. Auntie Benis is one of our aunties, Siskoli. She also drops bars like you. The nice thing, we've got both Abosis D and Siskoli, who are relationship like professional relationship coaches. Osis Benis also is a relationship coach. So we also have like professionals like that will join their lives and that will assist at the time, so that people can get help. But yeah, it's a safe space, man. It's really a safe space. Auntie Benis, you banged the entire school, Angie, today. It was great having you as well, Koli. We love you. Guys, please pull through tomorrow. I am out. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Guys, drink water. Ne? It's hot, don't. Oh yeah, also my phone is boiling too, so that's why I'm gonna leave. Guys, thank you so much. So Rakari has sessions. Oh, you see, Koli. She had sessions, she does professional work. Kamampela. So it's not that we kid with you guys. Bye guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.